Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play X4 Foundations. So we are back, and I've been running the game for pretty much a half a day, just basically letting the miners do their things, and I've been just relaxing, doing other things, tabbing in and out. It looks like sedatives were removed from the game. I should have said that the other day, but it came to my mind right now, so I thought I'd let you know. So you can't do the old build the first aid kits anymore, I guess at all anymore. I guess the developers just didn't want that. They want people instead to spend all their time auto mining and auto trading and auto AFKing for everything, I guess. I have no clue. Anyways, so let's show you what we have. We have 33 million, and that's not too bad. If we go to our character here and check the logbook, you can see our transactions. Some of them are starting to get a little low. Like you can see this one was quite low, but he sold like 1/3 the amount, so that's not a big deal. But look at that 49 right there. So even though like some of them look low, some of them jump up quite high still. And I have spread them around more too. Before we were just in Argon Prime, right? But they were literally going around and trading with everyone. And I was thinking, I don't know how I feel about that, because if they're going everywhere, why don't I start moving them around? So I've done just that. Though it looks like some of them might have moved out of where they were before. I had originally set them into different areas with the silicon stuff, but it looks like they all kind of went back into one area. That's kind of actually funny. This guy is probably mining in that area. I have no clue. But anyways, I won't make a big deal out of it. They do have a mine of their own over time, as you can see, but we got 20 drills. I did upgrade them. Gave them the newer lasers and stuff like that. In case of overtime, they fix it where they're supposed to use their actual mining laser. But I noticed no speed or increase or anything like that in that sense. I do kind of... Oh, you can kind of see them zigzagging around here, though. For the ores, which is kind of cool. I do kind of want to get some scouting parties out. I think it's important that we start doing basically scouting around, exploring the systems, things like that. I think that's kind of like one of the next biggest steps, because we've got to get the stations, because I want to do auto trading. That's what we were building up to. So it might not be the next episode, but I am trying to build up to an auto trade system. But at the same time, you need to know where the min-max prices are and get a good deal out of it, especially since trading costs, right? Because you'll be buying product and you'll be selling product. If you start losing money, then you just, you wasted all that, right? So it's important that we do that kind of at a better scale. So let's go to Argon Prime here, and where are we? Right there, which we had lovely explored everywhere. And I guess we'll just click buy ships here, and we'll just buy like an explorer loadout kind of thing again that we had. So this is the one we had before, minimum preset even. And yeah, the only thing I could recommend outside of this is maybe get the... I was going to say the trading software, but it looks like it already has this. Apparently, the range of how far it sees out is not based on anything except the size of the ship. So if you have an XL ship, it sees further out compared to an S ship. So that's a bit sad on that sense. I don't see anything else needed here. I don't even see a point to anything here, more than it would just probably hurt me anyways, and it wouldn't be worthwhile on that in my books. Might go ahead and buy 10 satellites for each one. I don't know if the satellites will stack in there like that, and I think that would be about it, honestly. So I'm gonna try to save this. We have custom loadouts, but it only show... Okay, that's cool. It says it saves it for each one. So we're just gonna call this Scout 1 then. Scout 1 then, and save new layout. Okay, so we'll go to add the shopping cart. We don't need to worry about that anyways. This is more for like just later, because we're gonna just increase the numbers like this. We don't need to do anything fancy, right? So let's get 10 of them going. So a little under 2 million, and then of course if you hover over here, you can see the progress. Now it probably said it takes 2 minutes or so to build these. That's because it can only build a certain amount at once, and then it'll finish building up the other ones after that. So that's kind of cool if you think about it. Here they are. So you can see their counter here. Oh, I guess they take a minute and 6 seconds, and I guess, yeah, they're on pause, I guess. Q1 and 2, probably. Okay, so these are ones we call the Explorers. We're going to call the new ones, the new group, Scouts, and then we're just going to literally set them out to scout around. And we'll go from there, honestly. So we'll rename them in a batch, and we'll do it all that way. Oh, you know how I was, like, jumping around, exploring over here? I did finally... It wasn't... I think... it can be this one, I think. I did it on the other side, but I was able to actually make it... I was just doing silly things, of course, as you guys know. Oh, there was something else wherever we were before to get over here. This one's different. Huh. Anyways, when I was trying to jump on here before, if you jump right to the side, like right over there, you can jump on that thing, so that was interesting. Not that anyone really cares about that, but just saying. There you go, something like that. Okay, so, let's see how we're doing here. We're going to go to map here, and we're going to go to our properties, of course, and oh man, so many ships. Okay, so we'll just start information and renaming them right away, I think. So we're going to call them Scout 001. You want to do 001. If you don't, when you get to 10, like if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at 10, it will go where the 1 position is. So it'll just be above 1. So it'll be 1, 10, 2, 3. And so that's a bit of a nuisance. So you might just want to, snip that in the butt and add a few zeros in there. So Scout 002. Okay, and then this one will be Scout 003. And no, that one did not pop up info there. Okay, Scout 004. They're kind of moving away, so it kind of confuses me for a bit, but I think we're fine. Scout 005. Fortunately, we have to do this 10 times, but it's worth it, that's for sure. I guess this was 6, right? Can always fix them up if we get them all wrong. Okay. There you go. And 009. And then last one, if I got it all right. Scout 010. There you go. So, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scouts. Okay. So, with the scouts, what you can do, and I think you could have done this with the mining ships too. If you right-click here and right-click over here, you can actually do auto-trade, if you can believe that. You can do mine in silicon too. That's not the auto mine. Oh, it might be auto mine. It doesn't use the word auto mine. But either way, there was easier ways of doing it, and I kind of did it the painful ways, so meh. But I can do explore in here. You can also do, there's other orders you can do, but I'm going to just do explore. So I'm going to set, oh, shoot. I'm pretty sure I just told a drilling ship to do that. Yeah, it's on explore mode. Remove all orders. I don't know what happened there. Something screwed up. Okay, so let's go back to his behavior. And let's switch him up to auto mine and adware silicon. Confirm. And he should be back to normal. Okay. You got to make sure you don't screw that up when you do that. Okay, scout there. There we go. So we're going to go around and we're going to start setting the scouts around. So we're going to explore here. We're going to have this scout explore in here. And this will take a while, of course. This is more of, okay, you set this one in, and then you kind of leave it for a while, right? And I don't even know if the range is bigger than that. Actually, does it get bigger? I wonder if it's just going to scout that one area. Because I've seen it when you do scout and it did the whole system, but these are tiny scouted areas. Huh. Well, I'll have to move them around if that's the case. I mean, clearly I want it to scout a lot further than that, right? Okay. It does say the whole system, like, you know, it's doing that. So we'll see over time. And scout, explore. Now the good news is they all have satellites. So once I've done like an area, I can then tell them, hey, okay, do this, do that kind of thing. Make my life a little easier. So we'll have you in here, and we'll explore. We'll have you over here, and we'll have you explore, and then you explore. There you go. We haven't really gone over there, so we'll leave that for now. And we'll explore in there. And I guess we spent a lot of time in Sightline Witness here as well, so we'll explore there. So hopefully, we'll see what happens in the long run, right? I might have to play something around with it off camera or whatever to figure it out completely, but if all works out, they should just go and do their scouting. We won't have to really worry about it, so... Where is this? I guess we're too zoomed in. Oh, there he is. So he seems to be going for this one spot only, but we'll see over time if it changes or if it really is, you know. I can't even change this, maybe because it's on the current order. I don't know. They might even have just a certain area that they can only scout. I really don't know. So, because I've seen it do the full screen before, so I'm a little confused on that right now. Okay. Well, either way, they'll scout around a bit, right? And if all fails, I'll just go back to each one, and then I'll just do the zigzag pattern through the system like I normally do. And you know what? That'll fix that up anyway. So either way, they will be in that system. They'll attempt to do something. If they fail at doing it, then we have a backup plan for that, and it shouldn't be a big deal. So there you go. So we got all our scouts out there. It's important to do this because you really, really want to get those. You want them to explore it so you can easily start setting up satellites everywhere. So let's check this guy out. He's got you got some deployables. You got how many deployables? You got 9 satellites. So we probably should, if they're all at this station, we should upgrade and repair. Where is Explorer 1, by the way? Explorer 1's not even there anymore. Let's find Explorer 1. Explorer 1 is just been sitting at a map. Oh, you're at an actual refinery thing. Okay, I want you to go to some sort of shipyard dock. Yeah, you're the closest to that one. So let's get you to dock over there. So I can load you up there. So dock at. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get Explorer 2 and 3, some satellites. Okay, upgrade and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Explorer 2 and 3, we'll go to their consumables, and we're just going to load them on satellites. I'll do 25. How much does that cost? You know what? We're not poor. Let's just load them up on satellites. Okay, and then Explorer 3, we'll also add max out satellites. There we go. So we'll give them a minute to do that. Does it show on there too? Oh yeah, it does. I do really like the map. I'm worried though. I noticed like a really big FPS hit using the map now, and I feel like as time goes on, this map will be down to like 1 FPS. I guess it's like one of those things that are like time will tell, but yeah, I don't think it will survive well once there's a lot going on the map. And I think we ourselves need to start doing a bit of exploring as well, mostly because we need to open up some new systems. So these guys opened, I assume some of these systems, like, I don't think we originally opened any of these ones, right? So somebody took the highway. You can see the highway actually works right around in a big circle. So eventually these guys opened up this on their own, which is kind of cool. But we need to do some more exploring ourselves because there's like 50 systems or something like that. So, we need to, go out there and open this up more and explore, unlock some more because, it's just important for trading and exploring, and that's part of the game, right? We want to explore it all, so. Oh my. It looks like he did exactly what we were worried he would do. Why did you explore so badly? I wonder if there's a better option, like a behavior option we can give them. Delete all behavior. What do you want to do for this? We want them to distribute revisit known stations. That's kind of cool. I guess it has different requirement. Plunder, find build tasks, revisit old stations, explore. Oh. I'll be damned. The exploration actually requires level 3 rank. We're only level 1 rank, I'm assuming, or not even. So that's why they have issues exploring. Okay, because it's only a captain of level 2. Well, that explains why we were having issues there. Okay. So this is where you basically do your... you go around and you do your control click thing, right? So this is Scout 1. I want to go to Scout 1, or that's whatever. Yeah, there you go. So we do the control, there you go, click. There you go. It's not perfect, but it will work over time. And that to me is the key, right? So... And you can go crazy if you want more, And then tell it to dock. Always tell it to dock just because that way it's safe later on, even though I don't see pirates or Xenon anymore. The Xenon, they're just... I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like... And I'm reading it on the internet, too. I feel like there's something wrong with the simulation, but... oh, well. There you go. So we'll literally just zig-zag around the maps like crazy. Oops. There you go. It won't be pretty, it won't be perfect, but it will definitely work out to be decent over time, There you go. And then you just tell it to dock at that after. There you go. So this will be our plan B. I had a feeling that there was an issue there, but I didn't realize it was related to pilot level, but we just learned that pilot level has an actual big effect on that, which is pretty cool, so. Okay, I'm doing this one better. I should have probably zoomed a bit better on them so I can do the zigzag a bit better, but... There you go. And you could just go like this, kind of, few spots. And then, of course, just tell it to dock eventually. There you go. So zoom in, just so you can have an easier way of clicking it. And there you go. Boo boo. There we go. I moved my map accidentally. There is a button. I think there's a button where it just resets the view of your map. So if you start going in 3D or off centering it, you can quickly fix it anyways. Good enough for me. Okay. Dock at. There you go. This one's a bigger. So 5. And you could do this with the one scout, right? You could just do like I don't know if there's a limit on the points. You could probably do like 100 points at once. Maybe you can do 1,000. I have no clue. But you could just basically give it an insane amount of orders and just leave it be. But, you know, I mean, they're so cheap, right? You mean you're paying a couple million for 10 scouts to send out. Why send one scout when you can send, 10 of them? That's what I like about these games, If you want to go over to the top, do it. That's the beauty of it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys would be like, that's not over the top even, right? So, okay, and we got 6. Oh, yeah, we got 1 in each of these systems, which is beautiful. So 6, 7, 8, I guess it was. There you go.
Order completed.
That might be annoying if they tell me every time they do their order, but I think this is going to be one of those things where you tab out a bit after, and you're just like, oh, okay, we're going to let it do its thing. There you go. And dock. There you go. Go to 7 here. Is he just making it there now? I think so. Not a big deal, though. I hope the other ones that I did were already at their destination, though, because I would feel kind of bad if I told it to scout a system it wasn't supposed to be scouting, but it happens. So I'm doing shift right click if you're not quite sure how I'm mass doing these so easily. Makes life a lot easier, of course.
Order completed.
I'm hitting other lines, so it's hard to... There you go. Actually, when they say complete, it might not be them going zigzag, zigzag. It might be the one order. I don't know. Then again, we are zoomed in on them and clicking them, so it might just say... I mean, the one we were just clicking, he said order completed. I assume that was him. So, at the same time, maybe it's not going to be a big deal because... you're clicking on them, so it tells you when you're actively near them or clicking them or something like that. So, if that's the case... then we probably wouldn't get spammed anyways. I haven't heard anyone cry about that. The one I heard people cry about the most is... well, that one I don't think I had on a... Oh, maybe. The one I heard that people complain the most is the sound cha-ching, cha-ching kind of thing, because every time they get some credits, they're getting spammed non-stop, so... Developers might have to do something about that over time, because people don't want to get spammed, unfortunately, a million times. Okay. We're going. There we go. Out and oops, finding a spot where you can actually click is probably one of the harder things. That's the true end game boss. Dock at
order completed.
And look at that, we're on our last one. So same thing here. Looks like they all made it to the system by the time we started this, so it's not a big deal. There we go. Oh, that one is screwed up. I kind of like doing them in the long pathway too, because the longer the paths are, the more they can be at the max speed. Because I assume when they go from point A to point B, they go out of travel mode, so that means they slow down, of course,
Order
right?
completed.
So if you keep the lines as long as possible, it means they're in travel mode longer, and it's just more effective, I'm assuming, so... And there we go. So we have all 10 scout ships doing their scout stuff. Yeah, look at my FPS now. It's like 21, 20, 19. So we lost,
Order completed.
1/3 of our FPS just because we're having a lot of zigzags on the map. And, yeah, looks like scribbles, but I like it. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, so outside of that, I should probably send my explorers. They're over here, but I should probably start sending the explorers to go around and place satellites around. I'm not going to bore you guys too much on that one, but I definitely will go ahead and place satellites around. So those lines, the zigzag lines now make it harder because got to be careful not to have them in the way. There you go. Satellite. Oh. Yeah, you have to be careful when dragging around too now. But anyways, this is a primary system, so that one's always good. So far anyways. But yeah, so I'll probably leave it for a bit, just let them do their thing, because it is getting a little laggy anyways. And that way, I don't have to worry about it. And then once they've done their pathing for a while, I'll go ahead and I'll start seeding some satellites around. And then, hopefully, then that means the next episode will be more into the trading idea. And then we could do some trading and see how that goes over time. And then we'll go from there. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.